Guys, I'm back with another YouTube video. I'm going to text there and have asked me this key now. What do you think about Tap a Taxi? Is it any good or whatsoever? You should do a video on it. So here it is. Basically, so I went on to the Facebook there and seeing Tap a Taxi there, seeing their videos and all. It's like, why are they doing it? You know what I mean? And literally, they said all the information there, and it's absolutely amazing. They said why exactly did they do it in the first place, and it's to do with a pile of reasons, basically. Okay, and this is all of them. Yeah, there's loads of contract companies out there. What do you mean? So, for instance, you look at airports is the easiest one I can think of, right? Yeah. So they get a cleaning company in, yeah, to clean the entire airport, basically. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, a company in there, loads of employees for that company. Yeah, contracts, company come in, clean everything is what it is. Yeah. I say, oh, we'll do it for this price, basically, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then they find out then another company is actually a hell of a lot cheaper, obviously. Yeah, and say, why we'll do it for this price. Well, compared to the other price, there, the other company there is ripping us off. They're looking for double the price of what you're paying. That's the thing, you know? I say, great, airport will hire a different company that's a hell of a lot cheaper. It's like, damn, they clean up well in the airport. Fair play to them, man, they're good. Actually, they're very good. They're very good, actually. You know, it's like, damn. And they're only a contract company, so if the airport actually let go of the cleaning companies, basically, yeah, that contract company is busted, and so are all the workers that work for the contract company as well for cleaning. Is what it is. Oh, right, okay. You know, is the thing. And it's just like, that's why Tap a Taxi is this. Tap a Taxi is a whole group of taxis, yeah, taxi people that came all together and realized the charges of the other taxi apps out there, basically €3, €5, basically for the app usage, basically. So that's basically you have to pay rent for it, basically, for using it, plus taxi fare on top of that. So it's pricey. Yeah, everyone agree? Yeah, true. Going out to a nightclub, house party, €5 there for a taxi app there, just to order a fucking taxi. €20, but plus €5 or €3 extra for using the goddamn fucking app. Basically, so the app company have to get paid. Whoever created the goddamn app. Yeah, I get you. So the app has to get paid. You know what I mean? Yeah, true. And then taxi drivers were not happy with that because they hear the complaints of the customers and all that jazz. You know what I mean? Yeah, true. And plus as well, those taxi apps, yeah, are not even from Ireland whatsoever. What I mean? They're all different app companies out there, yeah. Was I here? This would be better for Ireland if they have this type of app there. Oh, it's quick and easy. And then plus there's the fees for this, fees for that, fees for blowing your nose. You know what I mean? And it's just like, yeah, true. And then eventually then taxis said, here, enough with these complaints of our clients. Basically, I'm sick of it. So all the taxi drivers came together and made up their own, is what it is. Purely free app, Tap a Taxi. Yeah. And then they said on their videos, they said, you just use the app like you ring up on the phone, yeah, and we just charge what's on the meter, basically, and that's it. Simple as. Really? Yep, that's what they said. They don't do an extra €3 for the app, basically, or an extra €2 for anything. No, fuck that shit, basically, Yeah, they be fair to do. And all the money stays in Ireland is another thing, is what it is. There's no contract company of the app. Yeah, connecting to our Ireland, basically, and taking um our money that's €3, €5, and that €5 gone to freaking Africa, freaking New Zealand or Thailand with that money of that €5, and the taxi drivers only get whatever the meter is that it says €5, €10, €25. Yeah, I get you. You know what I mean? So all that money basically is lower, is what it is. Oh, okay. So it's a lot lower. So it means then they're fully self-employed instead of working for goddamn taxi app companies, basically. So taxi app companies that say, "Oh, it's gonna be great, but we'll keep raising that fee up." You know what I mean? And people notice these fees going, and then people now, yeah, are getting tired of it. Basically, you know what I mean. Obviously, they go and do the other way around. Hello, can I have a taxi for tomorrow morning? Thank you. Done. Like that, the old fashioned way, basically, you know what I mean? For a taxi. There's the cash, here's the money. Thanks, see you later, bye. Like that, you know what I mean? Yeah, true, true. But now, the tap a taxi though, it's a hell of a lot better, is what it is for a lot of people. And it's absolutely amazing. These taxi app people came together, yeah. All the money stays in Ireland, yeah. And then it goes from into pubs, restaurants, if they're for paying out, you're paying off their mortgage and everything. It's fantastic because we pay them their salary. Yeah, they'll use obviously their wages to pay for electricity bills, and all that money stays in goddamn Ireland, not through the goddamn Free Now app and the other Ireland apps out there that are not even made from Ireland whatsoever. Basically, you know what I mean? Yeah, true facts. It's absolutely true, like, and yes, I give it to them. It's good to see all these taxi drivers coming together in a group, yeah, and literally saying fuck off, high up people, taking people's hard earned money of €3 fee, €5 fee. Forget about that. We'll do our own shit, basically, and they're right to do it. In fact, you know what I mean? Because there's another saying as well, right? Well, I don't think it's much of a saying, but anyway, I'm gonna say it. Is that when you're in obviously working for a company, yeah, and the thing is that when you could have boss could say to you, give out to you or whatever, make your life like a living hell or whatever, you know what I mean, or pissing and moaning about anything and everything to you, but it's just like they don't know that the employee can just turn around to the boss and say, I'm done. Huh? Why would you leave? Why? It's a great company. Why? And then it turns out then the employee actually has power over the manager. Oh, because your manager basically is not in charge of your goddamn fucking life. Same thing with these taxi apps that cost a freaking fortune in fees to use the app. Basically, taxis are tired of it. So say we do our own thing. The app is completely free, is what it is. And then the taxi company of Ireland then will actually use our money to pay for that app. Basically, and then boom, it's done. Happy Larry is what it is. Able to get a taxi, just tap the L taxi app there. Schedule when to come, not to come at. Basically, done, ordered. Oh, it's time for work, right? Damn, I have a puncture on my bike. Right, tap a taxi. Tap the L taxi. Yes, haha, hello. Taxi, yep, yeah, absolutely keen. I'll be there, don't worry. And then, right, keen, yeah, you want me on the taxi meter here. Says €30, please. Yep, here you go. Here's the money. Thank you. like that. Done.